Hiya then folks, welcome to Boating on a Budget. You're joining me and Dawn on our weekend away. Yes, we managed a weekend away on Leander Lady. As you can clearly see, the boat still needs a little bit of work. So we did a few jobs while we were out and about, and we had a lot of fun along the way. So along with a spot of blacksmithing, and just catching up on the electrics, this episode includes a few random snippets of what we got up to over those 2 or 3 days during the bank holiday. I'm now going to see if I can be creative, because we're 99% certain when we ordered these nappy pin type mooring rings that clip onto the side of the Armco, we also ordered 2 proper mooring pins. But can we heckers like find them? So we came out yesterday and we moored up using some of these sort of fence post type things, but they're not brilliant for the job, obviously. So I'm going to try and adapt them. Let's have a go. First off, I want to try and make this hook into an actual loop so that the rope ties through there. I'm thinking, big bar that I've got through there, big hammer, smack that as hard as I can. This would be perfect if I got a foundry and I could warm that up, but I haven't. That's got it bending. I think I've gone a bit far, and now I've got that wedged. That to me looks half reasonable. Just a bit long now, so I think I'm going to measure it to a couple of foot, cut it off, see if I can sharpen it up. In fact, measure it up. It's not called winging it for nothing. And if anybody's concerned, I will, before I finish, get his magnet and just go over this area, because we've got dogs and obviously there's lots of other animals around. Last thing we want are any shards of metal getting in the feet. But I think in the space of 5 minutes I've not done a bad job of making a mooring pin there. Much as I wouldn't fancy that holding us in a rough storm, it'll do the job for now. That is, until we can order some new ones.
Have you went a brew?
Oh, look at this. Service with a smile. Thank you.
That's alright, isn't it?
It's not bad, is it?
No.
For a little knock me up.
It's better than that long one.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing my bit of blacksmithing. Dawn's been tidying all this up. Not done a bad job of it, have you, love?
No.
So looking alright and everything works. So for tonight we've now got lights, if nought else.
Yep, I'm happy with that.
Lots of people say you're only a true narrowboater once you've fallen in. I think actually you're only a true narrowboater when you've got some kind of pan or dish covering a mushroom vent up. What's everyone think? Falling in or dish over a mushroom vent? Which one makes you a true narrowboater? We're off.
We're off.
Up ahead you can probably just about see, well, there's actually two boats in front of us. I think one's just gone round the corner. So let's go catch them.
Go, go, go! Crank it!
If I was really well organised, I'd have researched what this was built for, when it were built, how long it took to build.
You'd have had a big talk on it.
Yeah, could have told you all the history. But
You didn't.
we're not called winging it for nothing, are we?
You didn't.
What I can tell you is, it's lots and lots of bricks and then a steel bit up there.
And people.
And people. Happy days. It's raining a bit, Dawn.
You're not kidding.
And look what we've got out there to cook our food on.
That makes me unhappy.
I think we might be going hungry. Either that or eating raw chicken.
There's a pub over there.
Oh. Unfortunately, the pub's fully booked.
Yes, it is.
Hey, well, I'm sure we'll survive. We do have a log burner after all.
Of course. You were never going to starve, were you, Peter?
Nope. "20 minutes later though, the sun's now shining, the rain's stopped, barbecue's lit."
Alright, Peter.
I am, thank you.
What are you doing?
I'm cooking tea.
Oh, cooking tea. Would you like to explain what's on the menu?
We've got burgers, we've got pork chops, we've got sweet corn, we've got onions, another burger, that's Dawn's burger, my burger, and then we've got these things. Apparently that's aubergine.
It is, it's lovely.
The jury is firmly out on aubergine on a barbecue.
Oh, we'll see, won't we?
We will indeed.
And where's your beer?
Thanks for stealing. Farmer's Blondie man.
Happy days.
So we've woke up this morning to find that just over there, last night when we arrived, there was an ice cream van. And this morning, it definitely isn't an ice cream van. We can tell it sells coffees, but does it sell breakfast as well? Dawn's gone to investigate.
Morning, Peter.
Good morning, Dawn.
What are you doing?
I'm cooking breakfast.
Again?
Yes, there seems to be a bit of a theory growing here. I seem to be cooking.
What you got on the menu?
We've just got bacon and sausage. Bit scraggy bacon, to be honest. Not overly impressed with that, but it'll do. And we've got some eggs. Obviously I'll put them on in a minute or two.
Where's your beer?
It's a little bit early for beer.
But what have you had?
I've had a really cheap latte from the little coffee stand over there. I think you told me they were 50p each, weren't they?
They were only 50p each, but like I said, sip it.
It was a very nice latte, and at 50p it would have been lovely. However, I don't think it was 50p. But I don't want to know how much it was, it'll put me off it. But it's breakfast time. And then what we're doing for the rest of the day, we have no plans other than we will be heading that way, which is sort of back towards Rotherham, isn't it?
It certainly is.
The weather forecast for tomorrow is, shall we say, not very good. So we think we're probably going to at least be heading back, so at least tomorrow morning we've only got the last little bit to do, don't we?
Yep.
Other than that, we haven't really got a plan.
I'll leave it to your cooking then, yeah?
That sounds like a great idea. We're on the move then, Dawn.
We are again.
We've untied, took them pins out, and we're heading that way.
That direction.
We don't know where we're heading to, we'll see, but we're heading somewhere. So in front we've got Paul and Nikki on their boat, and somewhere behind, oh, we must have sped off at an alarming speed. We've got Tony and his crew on a wide beam following behind. Oh, we've got a canoe coming the other way, and this will be the first time Dawn's ever been in charge when we've passed a craft coming the opposite direction. But don't panic! Don't panic!
Now you're making me panic.
Because never once in the history of the world did anybody saying don't panic made somebody not panic, did it? Yeah, it looks like a two-man inflatable canoe coming the other way.
No, Peter, you're not having one.
We've got two canoes in the garden, we do need to get them out.
No, you don't.
And then, as if by magic, we found a canal-side brewery. Yes, tie up, have a beer. Does life get any more perfect than that? We did only stop for a couple of pints, and then it was time to move on. Hard life doing these locks, innit? Put a key in, press a button, sit down and have a break. I don't think Dawn wants to be cold this evening. She's found a couple of logs, shall we say. They probably weigh more than she does, but hey ho, a cold Dawn is a strong Dawn. They might be coming with us. Not bad, this boat in life, is it?
No.
Middle of nowhere. Log burner going. Beers on ice. Flat calm water. Is that what we call perfection?
I'd say so.
This isn't a bad start to a bank holiday Monday, is it? 5:30 in the morning. Birds are tweeting. Ducks are quacking. I've already took dog for a walk. Log burner's on. Kettle's brewing up. And we're going to head off back to our moorings just as soon as Dawn gets her head out of bed. Morning, Dawn. Not even 9 o'clock and we're back at our own moorings.
Oh, fantastic.
Been a great weekend, hasn't it?
Brilliant. Loved every minute.
First proper weekend of proper boating.
Certainly are.
Just coming through the last lock. Time to moor up. Take stock of what we've got up to.